Good morning to all. Again, welcome back to my channel, The Campus Point. So, in the previous video, I have already explained about some of the operators. That is like your arithmetic operators, pre-increment, post-increment. That is your increment, decrement operator. Then another one is logical operator. So, in this video, I am going to basically explain four different types of operator. Again, one is your ternary or conditional operator. Another one is assignment operator, size of operator, and comma operator. Okay. So let us start. The first one is ternary operator. It is ternary operator. Ternary operator. And this operator is otherwise also known as your conditional operator. That is your conditional operator. So whenever you are solving this type of or problem based on ternary operator, one must remember that this is a substitute of if-else statement. This is a substitute of if-else. So it having a simple syntax. Syntax you can see. So it's a three part. That is expression 1, question mark, expression 2, colon, expression 3. So this is a simple syntax. So how it actually execute? Just see, out of the three expression, first the expression 1 need to be evaluated. Then after evaluation, either the output is 0 or 1. That means either it is true or false. So once we evaluate the expression 1, either it will be true or it will be false. So let us consider, let expression 1 is true. So if expression 1 is true, then output will be our expression 2. At that time expression 3 don't have any to perform. Similarly, if expression 1 is found to be false, then output is your expression 3. At the same time, expression 2 will not perform any task. Similar to if else. If the condition is true, if part get executed, otherwise the else part will perform that particular task. So this is the simple scenario of your ternary operator. This is otherwise known as conditional operator and it is a substitute of if else. And this is the simple syntax. First expression 1 need to be evaluated. If it is true, expression 2 will execute. If it is false, expression 3 will execute. So let us come to a simple example. So let me write here int main. So in this case what happened? We need to take a single example and we'll just try to change the condition so that we can understand it properly. So let me write here instruction let int a equal to let 5 and b equal to let 7. So if I will write here let j equals to a greater than b, right, that is plus a colon plus b. So this is the simple syntax plus a plus b. Now in this case we just try to find out the first part, second part and third part. So this is the first part, this is the second part and this is the third part. Okay. So now see, first this part need to be evaluated, that is 5 greater than 7. 5 greater than 7. This is true or false? This is false. 5 is not greater than 7. Right? So this is false. So in such cases what happens? Expression 3 will work. So expression 3 is plus b. So as this is pre, value will directly incremented, output will be 8. Okay. So let us change this condition. Again, in this case output will be what? 8. So let us change this condition. Again let me write here a less than b plus a question mark plus b. Same thing will happen here. First part need to be evaluated, a less than b, that is 5 less than 7. True. True means the second part will execute plus a. Plus a means what? Plus a value is what? 5 plus a, that is 3, that value is 6. So let us see the difference. In this case, first case output is 8. In the second case output is 6. So that is the simple your ternary or conditional operator. Now let us move to the next part, that is assignment operator. So what is the task of assignment operator? Assignment operator is nothing but equal to, and it simply assign a value to the variable. That means the right hand side will be assigned to the left hand side. So just see, next one is assignment. Okay, assignment operator that is equal to. Assignment operator that is equal to. So suppose I will write here int a equals to 7. That means this is LHS, a is LHS, this is LHS. So always this value is assigned to home. So this is the correct order. You cannot write 7 equal to a, because a is a variable and variable can never store in a values or constants. So the task is to simply assign a values to the variables. That is your equal to operators. Okay. So this is your assignment. Next one, just let us see size of operators. Next one is size of. So now you can see here, size of is nothing but that is the operator basically used to find the size of an operand, and the operand may be here a data type, may be a variable, or may be a constant. So let us see a simple example. It is let int main. Let me write here. Okay, int a equals to 5. So let me write here printf, that is percentage d, size of int, this is size of int. Okay, next one your printf, that is percentage d, that is size of a. Next one is printf percentage d, that is size of 5. Now see, this one is very simple one, it is return 0. Now what is size of operator? This is simple example of your size of operator. It's a single word. So what it try to find? It try to find size of the operand. Size of operand, and you can find the operand may be a data type. Okay, operand may be a variable, and operand may be a values. So in this example you can see here, first one is size of int. Int is nothing but a data type, and what it takes, that is 2 byte. Right? Similarly size of a. So now see what is a. A is a variable of integer type. So again it takes what? 2. Next one is 5. So what is 5? 5 is of integer type. 5 is a value of integer type. So that's again take your 2 byte. Okay. So similarly you can calculate the size of any data type, any variable, and any value by using your size of operators. So now you can also take float value and you can calculate, that will give you 4. Once you take long double, that will take you 10. Once you take double, that will give you 8. Now another one is there, that is your comma operator. Comma operator. So why comma operator is used? So comma operator is basically used as a separator. Suppose see, I am writing here int a, comma b, comma c. So there are 3 variables a, b, and c, which is of integer type. When all the variables are of same type, we can declare them in a single statement separated by comma. So in this case, comma operator is work as a separator. That is a separator. Now second one, it can separate the definition. It can separate the definition of that one. Then third one you can see, suppose I am writing here int a equals to 5, 6, and 7. In this case, the rightmost part will be always assigned. Rightmost operand always assigned to the variable if we are using comma operator. At 5, 6, 7. That means A is initially 5, then 6, then 7. In this case, that part will be assigned to that one. So, comma operator is basically acting as the separator, and you can just see it can give you the always give you the rightmost operand. Okay. So this is all about the 4 operator already we have discussed. That is your ternary or conditional operator, assignment operator, size of operator, and comma operator. So in the next video I will come with the some other types of operator. Thank you.